Today I want to talk to the person who is the first one in your family to dream like this, the first one in your circle to take real risks, the first one to choose a life no one you know has ever lived. You're the first, which means that you don't have a map. You're the one drawing it. And that alone makes you bold. But here's the part that people don't tell you. Being the first means you're also the one who has to go first in how you love and how you show up and how you lead. And you can't wait for people to treat you the way you wish they would because they've never seen it modeled. You are the model. Let me tell you a story. A friend of mine moved to LA about a year ago. He left home, he left the familiar, he left his comfort, and his family loved him, but they weren't very close. No one checked in, no one reached out, no one said, hey, how are you really doing? And he kept waiting for that, waiting for someone else to care first, waiting to receive the kind of relationship that he wished he had. You know, he started seeing his other friends who had done the same thing, and their family are always checking up on them. They're so close, they're in family group chats, and they have family calls every single week and laughter on the speakerphone. And so he just wanted that. And the waiting hurt. Until one day he realized, if I want something different, I have to behave differently. He wanted a closer family, so instead of waiting, he decided to go first. So every Sunday after church, he'd call each family member one by one. Even when he was tired, even when the calls felt awkward at first. Some of them didn't answer because it was a bad time, and then they just never really followed up. But he kept going first. Every Sunday he did it, and the next Sunday, and the next Sunday, and the next Sunday. And then 2 months later, they started calling him before he even got the chance. Suddenly they started a group chat. Suddenly they now do weekly FaceTimes. Suddenly he's the one now walking around with his family on speakerphone. Everyone's laughing and checking in on each other. And today, they're closer than ever. They now feel connected because he changed the standard. He didn't wait for a better dynamic, he created it. And that's what being the first looks like. You say you want deeper friendships. Are you the one reaching out first? You say you want a partner that communicates. Are you actually communicating? You say you want people to celebrate you. Do you celebrate them? You say you want support. Do you support? Because here's the truth. People treat you how you train them to treat you. Not with words, but with patterns. Waiting doesn't change patterns. Leading does. So when we're talking about being the first, well, what does being the first mean? Well, you'll be the first to apologize. You'll be the first to say, I miss you. You'll be the first to check in, the first to be vulnerable, the first to say, let's do better, and the first to show up without keeping score. Because how can anyone respond to a standard that you haven't set yet? Boldness isn't just about chasing dreams. Boldness is initiating the behavior that you expect. You want emotional maturity? Go first. You want consistency? Go first. You want a community that shows up for you? Go first. Now listen, I get it. You're breaking generational patterns and you're doing the best you can. You're leveling up connection, communication, and love. And that means you're gonna be misunderstood sometimes. You look like you care too much. You'll be the one who initiates the hard conversations. You'll be the one that keeps trying. But leaders do what others won't until others do. And when I think about it, every legacy starts with one person who acted differently. And that person is you. And yes, it might be unfair at times. You're probably thinking like, okay, well, why do I always have to be the one? Why is it always me? Why am I always the one doing this? Well, it's because you're the one who sees the possibility, because you're the one who wants more, because you're the one who feels the disconnect, and because you're the one who's strong enough to change it. Others are waiting for permission, but you give permission by going first, and that's what a pioneer does. And here's the thing about being first, is that it's not glamorous. It's a lot of responsibility, actually. You're the first one to break silence, the first one to try something new, the first one to express love out loud, the first one to set boundaries, the first one to say, we're doing this differently now. And you're not doing that because you owe it. You're doing it because someone has to. Someone has to show them how to be affectionate, how to communicate, how to remain consistent, how to celebrate wins, how to love deeply. You're the example they've never seen. And I think there are two types of people: those who wait for the world to change, and those who act in alignment with the change they want. You are the second. Don't forget that. So here's your challenge. Act how you want to be treated. Model the standard. Model the relationship. Model the communication. Model the love. Model the consistency. Model the effort. Model the energy. Show them what's possible by embodying what's missing. That is bold. And one day, the people around you will love more freely because you normalized it. They'll talk openly because you went first. They'll feel connected because you refused to let silence win. And you know what? They're gonna look at you and say, you changed us. And you'll smile because that's what leaders do. They don't wait, they lead. They don't ask for change, they become it. They don't hope for a better dynamic. You, my friend, are building it right now. So keep going first. And it's not weakness, it's not desperation, it's leadership. It's leaving a legacy. It's bold. So this is day 56 out of 100 bold. I appreciate you being here. My camera's gonna die, but I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. And remember, to act bold, you need to be kid brave again.